Hello, this is Team Q4XYZ and I am Lewis and I am coming at you with my final Constellar deck profile. I've tested this lots and lots and I found it a very consistent deck. Although it does still have some issues surrounding it, you can easily sort them out, but this is my own deck and it's won me quite a few games, hoping to top next week's local tournament. So right, let's jump right into it. Here we go, pretty standard lineup: 3 Pollux, 3 Kaus or Kaus or Cass or whatever you pronounce him as, 3 Algedi, 3 Sombre and 2 Sheraton. This guy adds a little bit more consistency to the deck. You can side him out when need to be, and he's with 1900 defense he can stall you a little bit for time as well, stall your opponent, sorry, a little bit for time. So right, here we go. Non-Constellar monsters are 1 Fire Fist Bear, so bear, pop, big target or whatever, you know, get over those really annoying plays that your opponent can do. 1 T-King, this guy just shits all over a lot of other decks, you know. Get this guy out against spellbooks first turn, what the fuck can you do? 1 Honest, light deck, why not? Honest won me a game against one of my rivals at the local tournament last month, and this guy like just completely won it. He attacked into me with something, what did he attack into me with? He attacked into me with I think it was a blaster. He attacked into me with a blaster and I honest him for game. You know, lols. 1 Max C. May put another one in. I have a 40 card main deck. Might put another Max C in. And now, here's a tech choice. My personal tech choice is Fossil Diner. This guy has proved absolutely invaluable just with the amount of stuff you can do with him. You know, you get Pleiades out and then next turn someone Fossil Diner. What can your opponent do? This shuts down dragons, it shuts down a lot of decks. I mean, there's a play that I've seen. I was versing a harpy player. I had Fossil Diner face down. Very well he'd special summon something. He made Big Eye, took my face down Fossil Diner and flipped it straight up to attack me. Destroyed his Big Eye and destroyed a couple of other cards he had on the field. So it works out brilliantly. You can side him out if need to be. On to the spells. So, double Forbidden Lance, 1 Dark Hole, double Tenki with a Rota, Pot of Duality, 1 MST and 1 Book of Moon. The consistency cards in here are these guys. Your double pot, double Tenki and a Rota. These guys search and add cards to your hand for pretty much no downside to them. Brilliant cards. Onto the traps. Bit of a standard trap lineup, so Compulse, Solemn Warning, TT, Bottomless, Double Chain, double Mirror Force and double D Prison. That's about it for the main deck, and if my math is correct that is a 40 card main deck. On to the extra deck. Pretty standard lineup again. 1 Ptolemy M7, 1 Gaia Charger for these 2 guys for your overlaying purposes, you know. Pleiades, no material on him. You can either go into Gaia Charger if they're playing defensively or Ptolemy M7. Triple Pleiades. Now there is, right, let me get my words out. The amount of Pleiades you play in a Constellar deck completely depends on who you're playing and what your locals is like and what your personal preference is. I've had many occasions where I have only played 2 and I needed the 3rd one to bounce that annoying target back or to bounce some of their back row back, and I've not been able to have him, so I play 3 for completely personal preference. I know there's some of you out there who will disagree and say no, you should play 2 or you should play 1. I mean, I've seen people not even play them at all, which personally I think is absolutely insane. But personal preference. 1 Sharp Fortress, OTK purposes, managed to pull this guy off for the first time against a hieratic player. Hieratic? Yeah, it's hieratic. You know, Tommy M7, Sharp Fortress, yeah, did a lot of damage to the guy. It was only turn 2, so why not? Volcasaurus, pop a big target, damage them, then attack. You can't ask for much more. Just be careful when you need to go into him though. Tyrius, this guy I found so good in so many duels at the minute. Just because of the heavy back row, he can't be TT'd, he can't be bottomless, he can't be mirror forced. The guy is brilliant, and you get to pop one at the end of the battle phase. The only way you can stop this guy is if you solemn warning him, or judgment if it was legal. 2 Constellar Omega, just to protect these guys from back row. So a good play to do with Omega is have TT set, summon Omega on their turn when they summon a monster or monsters, activate TT, chain Omega's effect, all your monsters stay if they're Constellars and all their monsters die. Constellar Prisap or Beehive, this guy gets over some dragon stuff, most dragon stuff actually, gets over the Draco Sack, or can get over the Draco Sack, provided there's no materials on it or they don't have any tokens. You know, this guy can be activated either player's turn as well, becomes a 3-4 beater. Starliege Pal Dynamo, I only just started to use this guy, but he's been brilliant. He's only a 2k attack, but again, he makes their monsters 0. So, you know, and you draw a card off for him when he's destroyed. Brilliant. Gargoyle Cowboy, because there is no better way than finishing someone off with Cowboy. 1 Mace Stroke for some stalling purposes, and 1 Utopia, who I am probably going to take out for an Abyss Dweller. Right, on to the side deck. Macro and Fisher, 2 goes a match. 1 MST, 2 Iron Wall, a Mind Crush, double Prohibition, and double Effect Veiler. Where's the sec? Have I got it all down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got 12. Right, now, here's the missing ones. Double Trapstone and a Decree. Thinking of taking out the Mind Crush for another Decree. Again, it's personal preference in your side deck. Worth mentioning, these cards. Brilliant cards. Go against most decks and call the right card. You can really hinder their plays. Just be careful, don't go overboard with these guys. Because they can hinder you as well. I mean, if you draw double Prohibition against a deck you're really not sure about, like, for example, Hieratic Dragons, some of their names are really complicated. If you call it wrong, you've just wasted a card. Finally, some cards that are noteworthy in a Constellar deck. Mind Crush for the side deck. Constellar Star Cradle for replenishing your hand. Firefist Bear, another tanky target. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror against Dark World, against Ghost Tricks even, to some extent. And Dust Tornado, if I've seen people play some sort of turbo play with these, you know, Dust Tornado, set another one from your hand, destroy one of theirs. So, I know it's a bit of a rush deck profile there, but I've been testing this and really found it very good. So this is Team Q4XYZ out, and we will be making more videos very soon. Okay, leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever. Tell us your thoughts on this deck profile in the comment section below. Okay, Team Q4XYZ out.